Hi, my name is Liz Perloff. This is video 2 of the evidence that Judge Roberts deliberately ignored, so he had grounds to strike out my medical negligence claim. I'm a healthcare professional, that's why I'm defending myself, but it's an easy concept. Even nursery school kids know you don't walk on a foot that is injured, you only walk on it when it's healed. So, Barnsley Hospital missed the second dislocation and they told me that the fibular fracture had healed when it hadn't. The discharge advice I was given on my foot that didn't move is just keep on walking. I kept on walking, and by June 2019 an MRI scan showed that I damaged all the tendons around my hips permanently. In my last video, I showed that Paul Cook, the orthopedic surgeon, lied when he said that the dislocation of the calcaneum or the heel bone was treated. Therefore, the fibula was never pulled back into position and it didn't heal. This is what this video focuses on. In November 2016, I got it together to get all the medical imaging and I got it reported on by an independent radiologist, and he said that the fibular fracture had only formed a partial bony union in 2012. Paul Cook and Judge Roberts ignored that even the defendant's own radiologist in 2019 reported that the 2012 CT scan showed a partially healed fibular fracture. Paul Cook, the orthopedic surgeon and acting as an expert witness for the defendant, and Judge Roberts ignored the documented presence of a malunion of the fibular fracture in my medical records in 2018 and 2019. Mr. M.B. Khan, acting as a witness for the defense, said in 2012 the CT scan showed the fibula as united. United means healed. Dr. Hugh Pelk contradicted Mr. Khan. Dr. Pelk was the original surgeon back in October 2011. He said the CT scan showed a adequately healed fibular fracture when the CT scan showed a fully healed fibular fracture. As did Yanis Patko, who still works as an orthopedic surgeon at Barnsley Hospital, lied to the court. What's terrifying about this is that a pizza from Domino's is an adequate pizza. A bone that supports the body and helps with stabilization and weight bearing of movement, it cannot be adequate. It needs to be fully healed. Why did Doctors Cook, Pelk and Patko not bring to the court's attention that an adequately healed fibula is not the same as a healed fibula? The diagnosis of an adequately healed fibula means that the fibula requires more treatment. I think they deliberately misled and deceived the court to maximize the chances of success for the NHS and an international law firm, forgetting, of course, that I was a victim of medical negligence and I live in constant pain that was totally avoidable if anybody had have ever been honest. So it brings me back to the question, why did Judge Roberts refuse to hear my application to dismiss Paul Cook's flawed report? Because if he had have listened to my report, he would have had to have upheld it and excluded the defendant's medical expert reports, and he wouldn't have had grounds to dismiss my claims without, as it did have a huge prospect of success. Why, if I've never been proved wrong, do I have to beg the Court of Appeal to reinstate this claim to, at a minimum, hear my application to exclude the flawed evidence of Dr. Paul Cook? If you think justice is not a commodity to be bought and sold, if you think everybody deserves the right to a fair hearing, please donate £5 to my crowdfunding site so I can afford accommodation close to the courts of justice, so that I'll actually be able to physically get there every day and protest that justice must be for all and everybody has a right to a fair hearing. Thank you.